Good day and welcome to NextGuard Lab. Here we break down cybersecurity tools and techniques in simple, practical ways for educational purpose only. So today I will be talking about some basic Kali Linux commands that we use Kali Linux, and we're going to learn what those commands does. If you are joining us for the first time, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you. Now, we're going to go ahead with starting up the basic Kali Linux commands that we have. So we'll be starting with the navigation commands. These are commands that let us know the environment we are working at, the current directory we're interacting with on the Kali Linux. Our first command starts with pwd, and pwd means printing current work directory. So once you press or type pwd and you press enter, you see a response that says home and Timmy. So from home we have the Timmy directory. Also, let's look at another navigation command, which is ls, which is used to list available files and folders in your working directory. So type ls and you press enter, and you can see I have a whole list of working directories. So for new users, it's possible you won't be seeing other contents like text file and other directories I have. But for new users who are just installing Kali Linux for the first time or getting familiar with this interface, they come across basic directories like desktop, documents, downloads, music, which other one? Pictures. I think public is there, videos, and the rest. But others that are installed for me are as a result of my own task that I've been doing. So that is the second one, to list files and folders. Then the third one is, for example, now I am in my normal directory, but the file I am looking for can be found in the documents directory or the documents folder. In order to reach that folder, I need to go ahead and type cd, which is cd stands for change directory, then the name of the directory I want to change to or I want to go to, which is documents. Please, I will also advise you take note that each time you are moving into a directory that exists, you need to write it the same way it is written. So you can see I have capital letter D, small letter O till S, so meaning D O C O F. So as you can see, it is in bold italics, just like this. If I decided to change the capital letter into small letter, you can see it's not in bold italics, it is in plain italics. So this is a sign to tell you that this particular directory does not exist in the system. So what I do is I go ahead and type documents. So you can see, and I go ahead and press enter, and this is to tell you that I'm now in the documents directory. I'm inside this folder. So I can go ahead and type ls, and as you can see, these are contents you can find inside this directory. So that is the first command, navigation command. Moving on, okay, to clear this terminal, for example, now to erase all of this, I go ahead and type clear, clear. And once I do that, you can see I am back to the top. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is to leave this directory. That is to go back to the home directory that grants me access to documents or other folders in the system. So type cd space dot dot and enter. And as you can see, I've changed my directory from documents back to normal system directory. So I'm going to clear. So the next command we have now is the file and directory management command. Remember, the first one was navigation command, which allows you to know or navigate through the system easily. Now the next one is file and directory management. Okay, so under this task, we're going to make our first directory, which is mkdir. Mkdir stands for make directory. Then you can create a directory of your choice. So I'm going to write Timmy and press enter. So what I just said is make folder Timmy or make directory Timmy. And once I type ls, I should be seeing Timmy on the list. And you see all in capital letter Timmy. So this means I have created a folder or a directory named Timmy. Okay, so that is that. I'm going to clear again. Now I'm going to cd into Timmy. If I type ls, you can see there is nothing inside the Timmy directory because it is empty. There's no folder. Now I want to create a text file inside the Timmy directory to see if I can create a file on it. So I go ahead and type touch space. You can input any name of your choice. I'll write Timmy, just txt as the file name. Then I press enter. If I go ahead and type ls this time, I should be seeing a text file, which is timmy.txt. Okay, so you can see over here we've changed directory at first. Then we list the directories that we can find, and we noticed that it was empty. Then we created a text file. Then we checked if the text file has been created, and we can find it here, timmy.txt. So this is a text file. So depending on the kind of file you're actually creating, that is what you do. So if it's JPG, you put .jpg. If it's png.png. If it's http.http, depending on what the file carries. Okay, now I want to delete this file or remove this file. So I'll go ahead and type rm space timmy.txt. Now you can see it is in bold italics. Why? Because this exists inside this Timmy directory. So I'm going to press enter and type ls. Can you see? I have deleted this text file. As you can see, deleted Timmy, ls, and you can see it is empty. Okay, so that is that. cd space dot dot. Okay, so that is the second command that we can use on Kali Linux. The third one is for users permission. Is for users and permissions command. So this is normal user and the admin user. So first we start by checking who the current logged in user is. So you type who am I. So when you type who am I, it is like asking what can we find in this system? What is the name of this device? What are the information we can gather? So if I type who am I, you can see who am I says Timmy. So meaning the original user of this system is Timmy. Okay. Another command you can use is to switch into the root user. So root user is an avenue of saying to switch into an admin user in a system. So that was what we mean by root user. So you type sudo space su sudo su, and when you press enter, it requires to put in your password. Your password that it is requiring is going to be your Kali Linux password. Okay, then you press enter. Then you notice that the name has changed from Timmy to root Kali. Okay, and it now has the directory it is working on, home and Timmy. Home and Timmy that we tried in the navigation command under pwd is what we're also seeing. So meaning what we are doing here now, we are now in a root user. So this now tells us that in this root user, we can do and undo, in the sense that we can create a file, modify a text, delete a text, and even install a file, compared to when I was just a normal user that can create a text, delete a text. Okay, so this root access is giving a higher permission to the user to do a more advanced task. So I'm going to clear. So that is the third command, which is user and permission command. The first one is going to be our network command. This network command is used to find IP addresses of your device, and also check or test the internet connectivity to see if the internet is open. So I'm not going to leave the root command. I'm going to be there so as to carry out my remaining functions. I'm going to type ifconfig. Ifconfig is a command that shows the IP address of this Kali Linux system. So I press enter and you can see this is my IP address on the system. Okay, that is one. Now another way you can also try to get the same result as ifconfig is IP space A. And when you do that, you can also see so you can see this is the IP address. Let me type ifconfig. We have 10.72.101.61, and as you can see 10.72.101.61. So you can see they both give the same result. We check under the subnet mask also. Okay, there's no subnet mask. The IPv6 address too is also the same thing. So that is for network commands. And the last one is to check if there is internet connectivity between your system and a particular website or web page. So we use ping space. We'll be using Google for this task, google.com. So we wait a little and see the response, and as you can see, this is giving us a result telling us that the google.com website is active and we can actually ping it. Okay, to stop that, you can type Ctrl+C to stop this from loading up. Okay, so our second to the last commands today are the packet management commands, where we do tasks like okay, let me go back to the original user rather than today. So over here, what we do in package management is things like refreshing a package list, updating it or upgrading, or even installing tools that we can use in our task. So the first one is sudo apt update. So this is a very good command that helps refresh package list on the Kali Linux. So I'm not going to wait for it to load because it takes much more time. The second one you can try is sudo apt upgrade. Upgrade is different from update. So when you say upgrade, you are now upgrading all the dependencies that requires update. So if there is a newer version, this upgrade is now going to do that task for you. I'm going to cancel it. So you can see in upgrade, it tells you this is the following packages that were automatically installed and are no longer required. So in the aspect of upgrade, it can help you remove some past packages that are not useful and install the latest one, or it updates the previous one to the latest part. So you can see I use sudo, which is root command over here, because you cannot carry out this task without having the root permission. So this is one, sudo apt update and sudo apt upgrade. So I'm going to clear. The next command is, let's say you want to install a tool. You say sudo apt install. I'll say nmap, okay, because the last video we discussed about nmap. So let's say I want to install nmap. So we say sudo apt install nmap. So at the end result, it's going to tell me I have nmap installed and all of that. So yes, okay. So to install some dependencies, you say sudo apt install nmap. So you install the tool nmap. Okay, so let me see. Okay. Yes. Which tool can I remove? This is mapper. Okay. So let's say I now want to remove a tool that I installed now, and I say sudo apt remove comment. Let me get the name again. It says SS7 map. Okay, so I'll say sudo apt remove SS7 map. Okay, so I'm able to sorry, this is sudo apt rm ss. Okay, so we're going to leave that as it is. Okay, so the last command is for system information. So you type UN name space -a, and you can see it gave a response by saying Kali Linux 6.16, having the Kali Linux AMD, and so you can see, you can know that this environment is Kali Linux environment. So my last command under system information is uptime. So you say uptime. Okay, so this uptime tells you how long the system has been active, okay, and the kind of loads that have been carried out on it. So thank you very much, everyone. If you find this video insightful, if you've learned one or two things, please encourage others to like, share, and subscribe. And also, I will also be dropping some of links under this video. So if you're looking for more Kali Linux terminal guide, I have on my Seller Center, where the link will be posted at the end of this video. You can also do well to check the previous video on Nmap for beginners, and you can also buy the remaining. You can also buy the course, and also buy the course for this. So thank you very much, everyone, and have a wonderful day.